Hi, good morning. Welcome to Insights 2020. At Data Science Portuguese Association, we are really amazed by the power we can have when we are able to connect the right people. It's a pleasure for me to see the agenda we have in place for this entire week. More than 50 amazing speakers from different sectors and several areas of expertise. We will have tech talks, other business-oriented. Some C-level executives will share their view and experience. We will be inspired by projects with impact, like fighting human traffic, climate change, digital food rescue, or music to delay insanity in old people. Some companies will challenge our participants in a very interesting and innovative talent hunt program. It will be a good opportunity for some of you to challenge yourselves. I wish you all good luck. This year, we have decided to invest in a platform powered by AI that will allow us to share, to learn, and to connect with a lot of very interesting people. It will work like a corporate Tinder. Like any other AI algorithms, the success of this platform is related to the quality of the data we can get. You need to share your preferences in order to get the best recommendations. Allow yourself to explore and take advantage of the platform. I must thank all our sponsors. Without you, this event wouldn't be possible. And of course, to all our members, Insights 2020 was made mainly for you. I hope you enjoy it. Now I'm very proud to announce our first talk, Empowering Portugal with Digital Transition, by André Aragão Azevedo, the Portuguese Secretary of State for the Digital Transition. We are honored to have you with us, André. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Good morning. It's great to open this third edition of the DSPA Insights, this time in a week format and in the totally digital format. It is amazing the growth that the Data Science Portuguese Association has taken, and it has been a pleasure to be a witness of this success. Digital transition has been a priority of the 22nd government, and the challenge could not happen in a more suitable time. On October 26, 2019, this government took office with a focus to deliver a plan to digitally transform our country. A few months later, when the first cases of COVID-19 appeared in Portugal, we had already presented our action plan that would drive the quest for a digital transition of our country. But when the work of about 4 months was being unveiled, at the same time, we were understanding that the needs addressed were crucial to the survival of our economy in the next months. The digital transition, which previously was seen as inevitable for some, has become a reality for everyone in just a few weeks and months. This constant search for optimization of people's life has led us to the place where we are now in terms of technology. COVID-19 may have accelerated our response to adopt the digital world in our life, but this is not a new concept. Digital data, is being created in a rhythm more and more exponential. A PwC study believes that we reached 4.4 zettabytes of data created in 2019, and IDC predicts that the world's data will grow to 175 zettabytes by 2025. The growth of data year by year is a challenge that is defining global leaders. We must prepare our country, our economy, and mostly our people for this challenge. And that's one of the reasons why we are making a big bet on empowering Portugal. How? Namely by focusing on upskilling and reskilling our population. We need to create a scheme of certification that is totally aligned with the most updated contents on data, analytics, AI, and cloud. We have already launched the upskill program, and we would like now to enlarge the scope of this program to cover the data science needs in our country. We want also to promote a better profiling of the needs in terms of data scientists and align it with the education to fulfill these profiles. And obviously, we need a public-private partnership. Only with the involvement and direct involvement of industries and private companies, academia, and associations like DSPA, we will be able to succeed in this strategy. And also, we need to accelerate the investment of our companies in data analytics. According to a recent study from GfK, only 27% of our small and medium businesses are using data analytics dashboards to support management decisions. And we still have a long way to go. We had significant progress in the recent months due to the COVID pandemic crisis, but we need to run faster, especially faster than our most direct competitors. And that is why our focus is not only Portugal. Shaping Europe's digital future is one of the main goals identified by the European Union Commission for the upcoming and challenging times. In the wake of the Portuguese presidency that will start next Jan, our main goals will basically be position Europe as a digital leader. We need to promote what we call the European way of doing business, because we believe that this ethical dimension is the most relevant competitive advantage that Europe has to offer. And we must bear in mind that this ethical dimension is particularly critical when we are dealing with data. This is one of the most relevant challenges of our time. And we want Europe to be perceived as the trustful partner and at the same time as the global role model for the digital economy that is basically based on technology that works for people, on a fair and competitive digital economy, and on an open, democratic, and sustainable society. We need that the world look to Portugal and to Europe as the trustful partner, and we can do it the same way we did with GDPR, basically defining a new world standard. We did it for privacy. We want to enlarge the scope of those standards for the challenges of the digital ecosystem. And for that, we need a new cycle of international cooperation based on digital and to support developing economies in going digital. We want a more open Europe to the world, inviting for this movement that we want to start during our presidency. We want to invite non-European Union countries to come to Europe and to develop their economic relationship based on digital with Europe and in particular with our country, Portugal. We want also to involve the big tech companies to subscribe the Lisbon Declaration of new framework of digital rights. We believe that the involvement of the private sector together with public entities is crucial, and it's the only way that we can succeed. We need to involve different geographies, different continents, and different kinds of organizations. Only through that great movement, only with that involvement of every single party and also the citizens, we will be successful. And from another perspective, it is also important to emphasize that Portugal has a strategic geographical location that can mean assuming the role of entry door to Europe. In this South Atlantic triangle that gathers Europe on one side, Latin America and Africa. These are the three tips of this triangle that covers the South Atlantic, and this also means the need to develop direct connectivity between our three continents. That is why, during the Portuguese European presidency, we will have the privilege of inaugurating the Bela cable. That will be the new submarine cable that will connect Portugal, Brazil, and Latin America, and that will become a game changer in this transmission of data between our three continents. Connectivity, data, and computational capacity are the most relevant ingredients to a successful strategy. Empowering a country is not something that can be achieved by decree. We as government can and should present a strategy for it, and that is why we have tried to briefly present you today this strategy. Now, we need your help, and we count on you to make Portugal a truly digital nation. Thank you very much.